Welcome to Verbal Pig Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life and we are everyday people. Like to welcome you all to the show. I mean, hey, we dealing with what we dealing with, bro. But this is, let's say, part 2 of White People Killed Too. Part 2 of White People Killed Too. Because that's just the bottom line of that. The Middle Eastern folks kill, black folks kill, Mexicans kill, white folks kill, Asians kill, they part of the human family, and the human family kill. The human family is some of the most savagest people, animals, or mammals on the planet. Deal with it. The thing about it is white people. I know it hurts. I know you put an image up of the white Jesus and white angels all in the sky and flying all around with little white wings, and white is so pure as snow, and we knew that was a lie a long time ago. We just went along with it because we didn't want it to break your psyche. We thought you all was too fragile to know the truth, even though we knew the history. Hell, the Huns was killing way back in the day. The Goths and the Visigoths killing each other way back in the day. Who else was killing? Hell, damn near all of them was killing. The barbarians. All of them was killing. Hell, all up and through Europe there's been wars. Romans and killing and what have you. All the way from Greek and Caligula and so many others killing. But the funny part about it is that now today in 2017, they try to change the narrative to, it's like, you know, if a white person kills, some mental health issue, they was listening to that rap jungle music and it got into their minds and they became an automaton and they start killing. It's like, yeah, stop looking for reasons on why you do what you do and just face the reality of it. White people kill too. In mass numbers. They don't just kill 2 or 3 at a time. When they get on the killing spree, they taking out at least 20, 50 in Las Vegas. Columbine, Sandy Hook, Ruby Ridge, FBI and militias and white folk. And them, come on, man. Killing upon killing. You kill too. White folks kill too. But see, the thing about it is the forced image, and I'm saying forced image, that white people force not only upon society, but upon themselves. That forced image that white is right. White privilege. Oh, it can't be that bad because white folks were involved. Come on. We know, and the rest of the human family are looking at y'all like, come on, are you serious? Some of the worst mass killings and incidents that will go on through infamy have been done by Caucasians. What the hell are you talking about? Nobody buys the narrative. So when they ask questions, what made him turn on his own? What made Charles Manson turn on his own? What made Ted Bundy? What made the one that was eating black people, man? Jeffrey Dahmer. What made him do what he did? What made Dylan Roof run up in the church and kill black folk, even the pastor? I mean, what are you saying? What makes people do what they do? It don't have nothing to do with whiteness. Nah, it's that sick animal had got it in his mind. Somebody pissed him off. He wanted to go put terror in the hearts of that congregation. Got his gun and went down there and did it. But since it was done by a white person upon a white people, and bam, hold up before I go finish further. That's why you hear them say, what made him kill his own people? Bam, stop right there. Now the cat's out the bag. Because it's showing that, and you hear, I heard more than one reporter make that statement, to kill his own people. Meaning white people. Not the human family, not Asians, not Hispanics, because you have some Hispanics or Mexicans who would check white on the census. They're not talking about you. But who killed his own people. They talking about white people, his people. To show you that there's a difference. Only the minority want to be other than themselves. White people proud of being white. They like the privileges. They like the white supremacy. They like to see they like to see minorities smiling at their children and giving that approval. I mean, if it work, it work. I'm not doubting that. I'm not even judging. Look, if it's 2017 and you got a black person who will overly praise a white child or a white person and turn their back upon their own people, hey, more power to you. I don't have a problem with that. Hell, that means that your slave K Ultra mechanism is still working. Or either that nigga just don't want to be free. That's his business. You know? Hell, if a person want to be a slave in 2017, man, let them folks be a slave. That might be the only thing that's holding them afloat or something. I don't know. You know, maybe they scared of freedom, and we don't want no scared people around us. And so it's funny how you hear them say, what made him turn against his own people? Which they're given a clear distinction. You know, those were his people that he killed, which they're saying that was the crime. Had he went and did a Dylan Root, it wouldn't been so shocking because they can get over that. But they're scratching their heads that he killed his own. Well, hell, so many killed their own. What are you talking about? Once again, did Ted Bundy kill his own? Did the Columbine massacre, those who carried that out, kill their own? Hell, I was in high school when Gerard, this is at Lame Creek High School, man. The guy gets a gun in the lunchroom, in the lunch cafeteria, around, I think, 86, 87. No. Could have been 85. Around 85, 86, 87, round up in there. We had the lunch cafeteria sitting down. You heard a bang, and I wrote about it in my book, Consequence, by Vince, V-I-N-C-E, Cole, C-O-L-E, Muhammad, M-U-H-A-M-M-A-D. Get the book. So we sitting down at the lunch counter. We hear, blah. I stand up and look around because I was just recently moved out there. So I know the gunshot sounds like. Blam. Heard another shot, man, and folks, man, headed for the door like, hell, white on rice. They running out the door for safety, and the guy, man, he shot the principal, the vice principal, and another student. Bullet ricochet, hit him in the leg and it was crazy. Was it Denver Courtney? I'm not sure. I think that's who got shot in the leg. And I know Mr. Webster got shot, and Mr. Martin got shot. Paralyzed Mr. Webster. Hate that for him. Even though I thought he was a mean dude. You know, and in my mind, the way he talked to the black students, I thought he was racist, but I could be wrong. But yeah, because I heard some white folks was didn't like him as well. So, I could be overjudging. I'm not sure. But anyway, shot the guy, and it's like, white on white. I mean, what the hell are they talking about? And then your president comes out. This is not a guns issue. Although guns were involved. I was like, okay, come on, man, really? I mean, your damage control. See, this is your president's problem. He shoots from the hip, and he tells it, quote unquote, like it is. So when he has to cover up and make it appear, or when he has to whitewash something, it's not going to always come out right. Because he's not used to whitewashing. You can tell. He's not used to the cover up. Meaning somebody else does the covering upping for him. He doesn't do the cover upping. Someone else does it. So when he has to come out and do the cover upping, it's like this was not a guns issue. Even though 2 guns was used, the gun that Devin Kelley used, and then the gun that the civilian used to shoot Devin Kelley. But it's not gun. Look, we let's remove the guns out of the story. You are being hypnotized. You're being slave K Ultra. White folks, you under slave K Ultra too. Just don't think it just apply to black people and minorities. They got you too. So the guy walks into a church. The parents, the in-laws of the wife are not there. His wife's mother and father are not there. The pastor and his wife are not there. The wife is not there. Now, sadly, the pastor's daughter was there and got shot. So when you start going over conspiracy theories, taking into account of the young girl who was shot, and I know some are going to say, well, that's a blood sacrifice. Hey, when children get shot, you hate to think that an adult is that sick to where they sacrifice a child. Even though you got some sick adults out there. Hell, 29-year-old Devin Kelley was a sick adult. But still, when it comes to the children should be off limits. Even in the streets, women and children was off limits at one time. Civilians, people who wasn't even in the life, was off limits. Nowadays, it got so savage to where they'll pull anybody in. I mean, this sex trafficking with little girls, they need to find them, and now that's who needs to be murdered. Find them, and goddamn, man, where are all the men who love life? The hell with just letting the cops do it. Damn, you got to take care of your own community, police your own neighborhood. You got to be strong enough to say, this shit not going down where I stay. It's not happening. Sometimes you got to take that bold stance. Like Brother Wale was saying yesterday, Sunday. What the men doing? What's the men doing? What's the job of the men? I agree wholeheartedly. What are the men doing? When you let your community just get out of hand and just run amok, and you behind the doors, scared to come outside. Like, I ain't going out there. Yeah. It's crazy out there. Man, that's on your block and your street, and you got a house on that block, and you don't want to protect where you live or even have where you live a reflection of peace. You say you about peace, but you live in chaos. It's crazy. You know, it's crazy, dude. No matter where you go, create peace. Who cares? I don't care what neighborhood you in. Create the peace. You know, hey, and just deal with it. Man, which reminds me, the documentary, Everyday People. You'll see all of this in the documentary. You'll see all of this in the book, Consequence by Vince Cole Muhammad. That's VinceColeMuhammad, Consequence by Vince Cole Muhammad. Pick it up. But still, in the documentary, you will see all this interaction intertwined. It's all there, you know. And it's done in a way to where black men in general can make a conscious decision because both sides are spelled out. And you determine what side you want to be on. Now, we're not going to get into that right now. But still, build the reflection of your mind. And it don't even matter. Because what is right or what is wrong or what is right or what is wrong or what is wrong or what is right, who knows? The fact of the matter is, mathematics, science, and one is going to move forward and one is going to move back. That way it'll be a clear distinction. And people won't have to ask, which way should I go? Because the way to go that's best for you will be presented so boldly that even the fool can look and tell the difference between the two. It won't be all mixed up and intertwined to where you'll be confused. The distance will be so great to where it'll be so easy for you to choose or whichever way you want to go, and people won't have to push you. You know, I think you should go this way. No, I think you should go that way. No, however you are and what's in your mindset, that's where you'll be. Amongst those who think just like you. And I'm not saying whether that's good or bad. I'm just saying that the distinction will be so clear to where you don't have to worry or be concerned that you may have or you may be lost. It'll be impossible to be lost because you'll be happy where you at, because where you at will suit you just fine of the individual and personality that you are. And be happy with that. You know, where you land, be happy with where you land, because where you land is where you want to be. So enjoy it. Don't get all, oh man, look what happened to me. Nah, what happened to you is what you wanted to happen to you, so enjoy it. Have fun with it. This is Verbal Pig Radio. We're out.